Welcome, Libra. This is your monthly focus for November 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. And thank you. Thank you, truly, for all of your positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. You will hear the dogs in the background. I'm doing these delayed because of the weather and my power going out for several days and not being able to complete them. So they are coming out late. So in order to get them done, I can't take the dogs further. They're on a pretty good routine. So this is their run outside, release all the energy that they have boxed in, so that they can come in and relax and have a good night's sleep. But we have to skip that because I don't have an hour to take them outside if I'm doing this. Um, so they might be roughhousing a little wilder than usual, if that's possible, and they'll probably continue for the reading. So I do apologize for the noise, but I do want to get the readings out. So, Five of Michael. This situation doesn't serve you. Release the attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. So there are environments probably in your life right now, or relationships in your life, that don't serve you anymore. And sometimes when we're in relationships with other people, we know other people by association, and sometimes we like those people, and so we stay into the relationship a little bit longer than needed to be. It could be that you need to get new people around you, like-minded people around you this month. Um, it could be that it's more cost-effective for you to change something about your routine, your lifestyle, in order to utilize the money to be an investment on you rather than an expense on you. So maybe some things are just too expensive and it's not working for you anymore. And you need to allow yourself to see that so that you can make the necessary changes so that you can go forward with a feeling of balance, with a feeling of security, a feeling of knowing that you're standing in your truth. And consider trying to take a more uplifting approach. You know, this has been kind of a theme this month for, I think, just about everybody. And it might have a lot to do with Mercury being in the sign of Scorpio for the entire month. But sometimes we go, oh, I got to get up and go to work. Ugh, I got to go to work. Can't make it. I got to work. You know, and we make it such a chore and such a pull just by our words alone and the words we use to describe that obligation or that responsibility. So I get to go to work. I get to, rather than serve people all night, I get to engage with new and exciting people each and every day. It's just the way you word things. I have to do the dishes. Or I get to do the dishes because I just had this great family meal and everybody was over, and the love we shared at that table was just, you know, priceless memories. So what you have to do, your obligations, your responsibilities, instead of allowing the energy to pull you down this month, allow it to raise you up. Those obligations and those responsibilities that you get to do. I have to fill up the car. Well, you have money for gas, and that means you had somewhere to go. So, hey, you know, start looking at more of a positive approach in your thoughts and really send it out that what you want to have happen will happen because of the way you are perceiving it. Oh, they're noisy. The Ace of Michael. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. You know, I think another sign actually got these two same cards. Oh, they fell out for the last one. Did I separate them in the deck? I did. They got back together again. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. These two cards actually flew out for one of the signs. So they weren't the actual cards. These are the actual cards for you. So a wonderful new idea. So this is the month to dream big, to talk about it, to dream about it, to you know what? Tap into your primal power and take a chance on yourself. To think outside the box a little bit. To allow your own empowerment, your courage, or your strength. This could be relationships. This could also be job related. It kind of sits in the middle. Don't let the bumps in the road hinder your progress. Once again, you have to turn away from the negative this month. If you allow the negative to take you away, you'll probably have a very lousy month, okay? You want it to be positive. So get those sticky notes out if you have to. Wear an elastic band around your, and every time you pull it, say that statement to yourself, that affirmation, that mission statement, that mantra that you say over and over again in order to bring in beauty and happiness and joy into your life, and believe it and expect it to come back. Raise your energy in just your self-help talk, the things we say to ourselves. I'm so clumsy, I'm always late, oh, I don't want to do this. When you say I don't want to do this, it ends up you do more of it, okay? So when you are worried about paying your bills and you're not going to have enough money, you won't have enough money. I guarantee it. Because you're inviting that kind of energy in. So, so all of a sudden the car breaks down, or you had a windstorm and now you need to replace the shingles on the roof, or the dryer quit, or the washing machine, or the fridge, or the stove, or the dogs ate the couch, the universe, source will find ways of making sure that you don't have enough money to pay your bills, because that's your affirmation. Seven of Raphael. Take time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. Now, whenever I see this card, I think of the 7 chakras automatically. So if you can find a small chakra meditation, I've been saying for 5 years now, I was going to make a chakra meditation for everybody, and I still haven't. So I need to. A chakra meditation, and if you don't know how to spell it, it's CHAKRA. Type it into the YouTube search bar, and you'll get 1,001 meditations on the chakras. And maybe that's why I haven't done it. There's so many out there for you to choose. Find one of your liking. It might be time. Some of them are 5 minutes long. Others are 3 hours long. So some are different voices, different techniques. Find one that you like. It'll take you a little bit of time to really find one that really you can sit with and you can do on a daily basis or once a week or something. But definitely do at least one meditation a week, geared to balancing your chakras. And your chakras are the 7 meridian points on your body. We have a lot of chakras, but the 7 are the main ones. And we want to clear them. We want to bring them in energy. We want to bring them in balance. Time to make a decision. Okay? No decision is a decision, by the way. So it's always better when you take the reins and make the decision before Source or the universe does it for you. It's always a harder path to walk when we don't do it ourselves, when we don't step up to the plate and grab that bat and swing with all our might. So be clear on what you want. Be clear on what you want. I am putting that down in the relationship health, routine. That might lead more into the need for detoxification. And see where you are. We all have our things that we enjoy, but are you taking it to an extreme? Do you need to rein it in? Detoxification could be foods. It could be, no smoking or no alcohol, or it could be those kinds of things. It could be just not allowing the negative people around you and choosing other people to hang with. It could be the things that you are listening to or you're reading. Stop reading the paper for this month, okay? The bad news sells, good news doesn't. So you're only going to get bad news, which is, once again, it's going to pull down your energy. You're going to sit there and by page 5, you're like, what is happening to this world? People are off their rockers. And so what you're reading, what you're watching, okay? If you're watching, it's Halloween time, so everybody's watching the scary movies, and we don't know why we can't sleep right, and we're stressed, and we're overeating, and it's because the fear factor that we have worked into our entire society. We go and we pay a price to go through corn mazes and haunted houses, and and we get ourselves all, and then we can't understand why our body isn't all in balance. So a need for detoxification, a need for you to take some time out, relax, do a chakra meditation, breathe. Let's see about work and career. The Two of Swords. Time to make a decision. But you know what? I don't lay it on that card. I lay it on, it's a wonderful new idea. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress, and this situation doesn't serve you. So we are making some decisions, maybe in work and career, maybe in just what we do going forward. It doesn't, it could be work and career. It's not making you happy. It doesn't allow you to grow in your talents and your abilities. So brush up that resume and get it out there then. And maybe you have a choice between doing something on the side, and it could be taking a painting class, or it could be helping a cause of some sort. So you have to make the decision of if you're going to take that time to pamper you or take your time to be of service to others, right? But it's time to make a decision. It's going to take courage. And no matter how much you reach out to other people for the answer, or environments for the answer, or just out there for the answer lays within. You're blindfolded here. You have to look within for the answer, for the truth. Now, we do have the Sun in Scorpio, so the Sun in Scorpio is going to allow us to dig for the truth, to understand the truth, to want the truth, and make it black or white, and no more gray areas. So the energy is really helping you in making some new decisions for yourself. These are new decisions going forward. And kind of, it's an emotional thing too. It could be you want a promotion, but you don't want to leave your friends behind, or fill in the blank. I could probably sit here for a day and a half and give different little life scenarios. But there's this ray of light that goes right into the water, back right into those waves, right into the torrent seas, which kind of gives me this indication that if you look within for any challenges that you are looking at when it comes to work, when it comes to career, when it comes to your service to others, the things that you do in the community, you get this clarity and you get this understanding. If you just go inside, it kind of quiets the storm, so to speak, and you tap into your inner light. So take time to reflect, take time to analyze, take time to weigh out the pros and cons when you're making any kind of decision. And it's going to take a real courage to really step into it and pray or meditate or at least reflect on the problems at hand, the challenges at hand, the situations that you're finding yourself in. And not only do you make decisions here, but you get revelations, you get aha moments, you get epiphanies. It is the wrestle time. I'm so sorry. King of Pentacles, they're really not killing each other, I promise you. Watch, one of them will yelp right now. The King of Pentacles. Boys, settle down a little bit. King of Pentacles. Love and relationships. Thinking outside the box. Okay, really bringing out the primal energy. It could be sexual, absolutely. But it could just be love and support and compassion and empathy. Well, it could be sex. Thinking outside the box and trying something new and different in relationships in order to take it to a new level or to widen the experience, therefore deepening the experience. Partnerships, business associations, and close partnerships especially. Best friends out there, maybe sometimes, but I'm thinking partnerships, associations. It's about growing a commitment or an obligation to a deeper level. And it's a win-win situation for you. Like, it might be something that they're asking that's very hard to say yes to, but you do it with the understanding that there's a take back from it. It's a two-way street. There's abundance to be had for everybody. It's a win-win situation for all, so to speak. There can be great growth in the relationships here, especially we have the Seven of Raphael that I'm going to lay it on. Now, once again, this is time to make a decision and be clear about what you want. So what do you really want out of that relationship? Maybe it's a best friend, maybe it's a parent, maybe it's a child. What do you really want? Now, we'll start opening up the lines of communication and bringing some new ideas to the table in order to bring success to that relationship at hand. For health and well-being or spirituality, we have the Four of Cups. Gratitude. Give up gratitude for what you have in the now. Not what you need, what you lack. Be grateful for what you already have. And you will find that is more than enough to take the next step upon your journey, upon your travels. Absolutely. Now, I have the well-being cards by Esther and Jerry Hicks. The Teachings of Abraham. So we'll pull a card for you. And it is, whatever abundance I seek is mine, it is law. There you go. Say that every day to yourself. Whatever abundance I seek is mine. Whatever abundance I seek, it's mine. Whatever happiness, joy, balance I want in my life, it's mine. It's the law. Whatever I desire and then allow, I must experience. There is no exception to that. As I hold myself in a vibrational alignment with my own desire, I will experience in all ways the fulfillment of that desire. I'm cheating, right? I'm reading the back of the card just in case, but here, I'll hold it up just in case you want to take a snap of it to read later to yourself, because it'll be you want to bring it into the awareness for your entire month. We started off with the Five of Michael and the Ace of Michael, and we talked about just our own self-talk and how we can lower our energy by what we are saying, what we're actually, every sentence, every thought, we're sending it out to the universe, we're sending it out to source, we're sending it out to our angels, to God, our spirit guides. So make sure that your thought is about your abundance. And that could be good health, that could be balance, that could be material items. Absolutely. It could just be being able to have that conversation you could never really have before. It could be about letting out your courage and your empowerment, or maybe the mystic trapped inside. Seek it, and it's yours. It's the law. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.